Hi everybody. Hello. Okay, so I'm popping on here. My guest for today unfortunately had to cancel for my interview today, and sending love and light out to you and your family. Young, they have a situation. I don't really want to get into it. That's not my thing to discuss, but I hope everything's okay with her. And of course, family comes before anything else. So I decided, well, one of the things that I need to focus on right now is my own health and my own healing. And today is going to be a perfect day for me to start getting my situation, together. Hi, Tamisha. Thank you for being here live with me. Basically, I got a head cold. I don't know. It seems like 4 weeks ago now. I don't get sick very often, hardly ever. I thought it was going to be real simple, head cold, no big deal. Have it be sick for a few days and be over it. Instead, it floored me. And because of that, I have some, we have major allergy problems right now. Whatever, the bottom line is I have not felt good for definitely at least the last week. I can tell that my body is, I'm just trying to heal from something, and because I do so much in my life, I have to feel good, and I just don't. Lately, I've just wanted to basically stay in bed all day long, and I'm forced myself to get up and put my makeup on and go to the grocery and stuff today. Exactly the opposite of what I really want to do. And I realize that, anytime something like this happens to me, I realize it really is a wake-up call for me. I am a recovering hypochondriac on the one hand because I don't like doctors and I freak out about things. But on the other hand, I have had a serious illness before in my life. I've had adrenal insufficiency twice. When my boys were younger, I think the last time I had it was in 2010. It was about 8 years ago now. And, if you've ever had true adrenal insufficiency, the level of exhaustion that you have in your body is just, I can't even describe it. And if it wasn't for the naturopathic doctor that I had already had in my life from my first go around with adrenal insufficiency, if it wasn't for her, I honestly probably would have committed suicide. I was that sick, and the doctors didn't believe me, and it was awful. I felt so alone and by myself, and just nobody could understand because it didn't look like there was anything wrong with me. Both times I've had adrenal insufficiency, it's manifested in two entirely different ways. And my husband is just coming home, so my dogs are going to bark. Hang on a second. Bamboo! Bamboo, come here. So what I realized is because of my adrenal insufficiency, and I've been healed the second time. It took me an entire year to heal, and I never thought I was going to get better. I truly never ever thought I was going to get better, and it was at that time that I really had to start implementing self-care. I'm hoping I can get my naturopathic doctor to come on and do an interview with me, because I am a completely different person than I was all those years ago. I had to change so many things about myself. And, I realized today, I started thinking when I went to her back in April, hi Beth, when I went to my doctor back in April, because of my adrenal insufficiency all those years ago, 8 years ago, I was a complete wreck. I had anxiety like you wouldn't believe. One day I had to leave work. I didn't even know how to describe how tweaked I was. And, that's kind of actually how I start feeling now when I'm not feeling well. My anxiety ramps up. I start getting really panicked that there's something wrong with me, that I'm getting sick again. I mean, going down a path that is definitely not healthy for me. And so this morning I, was like, okay, I've got to get back on track. There's some things I need to do diet wise. I need to remove the sugar from my diet. That's inflammatory. And I also need to remove the dairy from my diet, which is causing probably, adding to this congestion that I cannot seem to get rid of, which is causing me to have to take, over-the-counter medications that I don't like to take. And I don't know, I just really don't feel good. And so when I was at work on Friday, I thought, I need to pull up that supplement list that my doctor had given me back in April. And there was, because at that time I was finally at a point mentally and physically that I could stop taking the bioidentical hormones that I had been on for a really, really long time, 8 years probably. Backed my way out of that. And then there were some other things that I was supposed to be doing. Say hello to Curran. Hi, Curran. There were some other things that I was supposed to be doing to, you know, just health-wise that my husband's here too. Hi, Brandon. That I took a few supplements and I just really, I blew it basically. And so I got my email out from her today. And one of the things I was going to do and what I'd posted about is that I was going to make this healing broth, vegetable broth. The recipe I saw on Medical Medium this morning on Instagram. It sounds really good. And I have all my vegetables here. I've been to the store and have all my vegetables here to do that. But I thought it would be way more fun to show you this smoothie that my doctor had told me I should be having. I was going to read you these notes as soon as my guest can leave. Okay, so she told me that food is my medicine. And basically, I know that. I've known that for many, many years. But I kind of let it go in one ear and out the other. And so she had told me that, you know, one of the things was that I needed to detoxify my body with fruits and vegetables. So she told me to have a fruit a day, which I'm not a fruit person, but I'm going to do that. But she told me about this smoothie that I'm supposed to be having 5 out of 7 days a week. And I've never made it one time. And I haven't eaten yet today. And I was like, well, I'm going to have this now. And I'm just going to make it for you guys to see because I'm a little bit concerned about some of the ingredients in here, about how it's going to taste. So we're going to make it together. And so it's 1.5 cups of water, unsweetened almond milk. This probably, you know, if you're being super clean, this probably isn't the best almond milk to have. I mean, it's best if you make your own almond milk. It's so much better when it doesn't have the carrageenan and all those other additives in there. I don't have that, so I'm not going to let that stop me. And of course, I don't have a whole cup of almond milk. So I'm only going to do 1/4 cup of almond milk with filtered water. And the next thing, which I don't know, I hope you have a Trader Joe's where you are because as you know, I only shop at Trader Joe's. But the next thing she told me I should be having for this detoxify smoothie is papaya or mango. I happen to love this mango, frozen mango from Trader Joe's. I get the organic, but they also have non-organic. Because I'm really trying to clean up my act right now and clean up my system, I'm trying to go organic whenever I can. So it is 3/4 cup of frozen mango. Well, it just says mango, but I'm doing frozen. I like my smoothies cold. Well, closer to a cup. Then 3/4 cup of packed baby spinach. I don't know if you've ever put spinach in your shakes or your smoothies before, but you cannot taste it when you blend it up. I'm not a fan of like spinach salads or raw spinach. I don't really like that, but it's good in a smoothie. All right, now here comes the thing that I'm not quite sure how it tastes. There is 1 teaspoon of Hawaiian spirulina. And this is organic. I just got this at Mother's, but you can order it off of Amazon. So 1 teaspoon of this. I don't know what the point of this is, but I'm going to start listening to my doctor now. I'm not going to question what she has me do. So there's 1 teaspoon of that, and then now here's where it gets a little strange. But I know she would never tell me to do something if it didn't have a point, so I'm going to believe her. These are Dulce flakes. So it's basically seaweed. I don't know what it's going to taste like in a smoothie. It sounds awful. But again, because I'm in desperate times, call for desperate measures, I will do whatever she tells me because I need to feel better. So it's just 1/2 teaspoon of this. I don't know. It's kind of red. It looks like almost like chili pepper flakes. And I'm going to put a little bit of ice in there because I like it. I like my smoothie. And a little bit more water because it just doesn't look like there's enough liquid in there. And if you make smoothies, my grandma gave me this Ninja blender, and I just used to use a regular blender. And let me tell you, a Ninja blender makes all the difference in the world. So I'm going to blend this up. It's going to be really loud, but it blends automatically. It blends. The time is it's set on its own. It blends like the perfect amount of time. It's going to be loud. Oh my God, it's bright. So green. Okay, it's supposed to blend for like another 30 seconds, but I'm not going to make you guys sit here and watch that. Hi, Sarah. Okay, Sarah, you're just joining. I'm making this detox smoothie that my naturopathic doctor told me 6 months ago I was supposed to be drinking 5 out of 7 days a week. And of course, I have, oh my God, this is so green. Anyways, I haven't been feeling well. I've had these sinus issues, and I'm like, I have to draw the line. I have to get myself back on track. I have to start building my immune system. We're getting into the time of year where, you know, when the kids are at school and they start coming down with things. I think we all had the flu for the first time ever in my life last year, and it was awful. So I'm really trying to build my immune system. So I wanted to show you guys this and have you have you here with me when I tried it for the first time, because I'm committed to doing this. But I don't know how it's going to taste. So I got to find a straw because I don't think I'm going to like it, and I can't find a straw. So I have to just drink it. What do you think? Okay. No, yeah, the color, I don't know, Beth, yeah, it's like green, and it tastes like, well, I think probably why she also said I could add, dates or raw honey into it is because it's really not that sweet. And, but I'm gonna drink it. I don't know, maybe I should put it in like a jar that I can't see like the color of it, because it is like spinach. I mean, it looks like spinach, but here's the thing. I have to do it, right? I have to do it, and maybe I'll get used to it. But I'm gonna try it, and I'll put the recipe up. If anybody wants it, I'll put the recipe up. But she had also told me, you know, I mean, it's really important from a nutrition standpoint that I'm taking care of myself. What you eat and what you drink and the things that you put into your body really affect your hormones too. And I don't want to have to go back onto bioidentical hormones. So I am going to get healthy from the inside out. I know how to do it. I've done it 1,000 times before, but I get, you know, I go through these places or points where I get complacent, and I don't, you know, I slowly start falling off the wagon in different areas, and that's what's happened to me now. And I want to get better. I want to heal from whatever's going on. She also told me that I need to be drinking 16 ounces of fresh vegetable juice a day, which meaning celery, spinach, and apple. I did get a bunch of vegetables. I love juicing. My husband makes like the best juices ever. We've done that for many, many years. And so I'm going to get back on track with that. And then I'm supposed to be drinking half of a squeezed lemon in 16 ounces of water. That's super detoxifying. And I'm supposed to be having 2 liters of water a day, even though I know for myself, I know because I measure it out, I drink one of these for sure every day. But this is only 1.5 liters. So I need to be adding some water to that. And then I have some supplements that I'm supposed to be taking every day, like vitamin C and different things. I'm not going to get into those now, but you know, basically, yeah, it's a good thing I'm here holding myself accountable with you, Beth, for hanging in there with me, because no, it's not the greatest, but you know what, I will do anything I need to do to feel good. I just, you know, if you've ever had like a chronic illness or an illness like that, it really strikes the fear of God into me to think that I might, you know, if I ever had that again. That is my number one priority. My number one priority this week, like clearing the decks. My number one priority is to get my diet and my eating and my workouts dialed in again, because I have to get better. I can't, this is like dragging out. It's dragging me down. I'm tired all the time. I'm having to take Benadryl at night to help me sleep. So anyway, that's my story. That's what I'm going to do. If you want the recipe, let me know in the comments. Otherwise, thank you so much for being here with me live, and try it and see if you like it. I'll see you guys next Sunday. Oh my gosh, I have the most amazing guest next Sunday. She's an artist, and her name's Anne. She's Woby Soby online. I have so many friends that I've met online. She is just somebody I'm so grateful for. And we are going to be talking to her next Sunday at noon. And then maybe on Saturday, I might have a special guest for you, because Saturday is Brandon and I's, how many years, baby? 18-year anniversary. Next Saturday. We've been together for 21 years. Next Saturday, October 20th, is our 18-year wedding anniversary. So anyways, have a good Sunday, guys. Beth, did you get gas? I did. Bye.